Welcome back to Life with Miss Carla, and from the title of the video, you know it's a eyebrow tutorial for beginner friendly. So it's a beginner friendly eyebrow tutorial. So it's for my well, whether you're young or you're in my age bracket, which is the over 50. If you're still struggling with your eyebrows, this tutorial should give you some idea as to how to finesse it. So if this is something that you're looking for, well, jump over, subscribe to the channel, and welcome. It's Life with Miss Carla, and over here we do lifestyle, fashion, makeup, cooking, and anything else that is on my mind and I want to talk about, you know. So yeah, so let's go over to watch me in action. So thank you very much for tuning in and enjoy the video. Thank you.
Hi guys, it's another video with Life with Miss Carla, and as you have seen, the title of the video is we're doing a beginner friendly eyebrow tutorial. So let's get into it. So for beginners, I've zoomed in, so yeah, we're nice and close. For beginner friendly, you don't really need anything expensive. So I got this from Amazon, which is just a normal brow pencil, cheap one. And it came with a little, a little brush at the end, so you can use that to brush the brows. And for the cleanup aspect, I'll use the darker shade of my Maybelline Erase Concealer for underneath brow here, and the lighter one I'll use, which is this one. It's lighter. I'll use this one underneath. Sorry, I use it on top just to do the cleaning up. Now, a couple of things. It's normally when you're doing your brows, we normally we look it kind of like from where your brow ends to kind of there, because you want it to have up here. It's supposed to be wider. Well, for me, that's the technique I use. I have like a wider brow at the top, and then it kind of just come down, kind of just make slimline its way down. But some people like the, kind of like that look, that or square look. But if that's what you like, then of course you do that. But I do like this look, where so I kind of have like a V, kind of like a V look I'm going for. So I mean, kind of something like that. And then we kind of end it here, so it should be right at the end of where your eye socket ends. That's where you're going to end the tail bit. Sorry, I've gone too far. So I'm looking over here because I can't really see very clearly in my monitor. So over here, where my tail is going to end is the end bit of my tail, and where the end of my eye is. Yeah, so that's the bit that we're looking for. You can mark it if you want. So if I just put my finger here, and I can just give it a kind of line. There's a little line. I'll just pinch a little line there, and the same thing apply the same way. Brow ends and where the eye socket ends. So yeah, so we just do another little mark. Yeah, like a ruler. It's kind of like a ruler, isn't it? So it's gonna end there and there, and it's just a guideline. So as I said, that's for beginner friendly. So we're struggling with our brows, and we want to have it looking snatch. But also you can carve your brow out and then finesse it with the concealer. Some people do that. Some people put the concealer first and then fill the brows in around the concealer. But I'm going to do my brows first and then do the concealer method afterwards. So let's get in. So first, I've got a very pointy pencil with my trusty sharpener. I use it to, sharpen it. Very nice. Right. So those are the tools that we're using. So we have pencil, cheap pencil, a sharpener, and we're going to have concealer, a light, and one that is our own shade, and also like a brush just to, kind of clean it up under there. You can use your fingers too if you want as well. And I also have this is brow powder, so I'll just put that over the brows when I'm finished. Another thing as well is I normally use the various types of brow pencil. So I've got this one as well, which is the wind up one. You can use that if you're very good at maneuvering with it, because it's not like pointy like this one. So it depends on your choice. I prefer to use this, but for today's sake we're going to use this one. So I think that's it. So let's get into it. So I've got my thing here. Oh, sorry. I need a little bit of gloss on my lips. I've done my skincare. I didn't put any, sorry. How dare I come on here with and that was some Vaseline that I put on my lips. Alright, okay. So we're going to brush through. I'm using, yeah, sorry, pardon me. So I'm going to use it now to brush my brows because I don't like the one that came on this one. I don't like that one. So I'm going to use this just to brush through the brows. Try to have the brows quite dry, not having any moisturizer. I did moisturize my skin, but I try to avoid that area. But another trick you could do is to apply some powder. If you think you have put too much moisturizer on your face or your primer, you could just use, there's powder on this, so I can just do that. And so what this does is the pencil will glide better for you. Okay, so we're gonna go back and brush through again. Sorry. Okay, so nice and kind of how you would write. That's how you hold it, yeah. And then we're going to start from here. Remember now, your brows are sisters. They're not identical twins. So don't, think, I've got to get them the same length, the same width, the same shape. Just do what you're happy with, okay? And I'm going in with light strokes. Light strokes and pointy. Bear with me, I'm using natural light today, so the sun is coming in and out, so just bear with that. So you see that? I'm zooming that for you to see. Okay, so you see, because it's quite pointy, it gives you more of a fine line rather than a thick line. So that's why I was saying, try to use the tip of the pencil, not the side of the pencil, because then that is going to give you the thick line, which you don't want. And if ever so often you need to, make the point a bit more pointier, do that. Do that. That's a good thing with the pencil in regards to this one. Once you use it for the first time, that pointy point is gone. Okay, so we carry on. So I think I like the shape that I have at the moment. I like that shape. So I'm going to fill in now the brows with the same. So I'm going to give like a stroke like. And then towards the front now, I want to have strokes going upwards, just to mimic my brow. I don't really have much here, or if they're there, they're very fine hairs. I'm just going to put some strokes in just to bring out it more, but not as dark as the tail end. Again, it's the same technique. Just flick the pencil upwards just to get those stroking. Okay, so if you're happy with that, then you can now move to the next one. Okay, so yeah, so you zoom that in, you see. So that's what I'm looking for. So more dark towards the end and quite light at the front here. I'll also just brush through it. So right, so I've done underneath as I said I would do. So now this is the bit now that I said I'll show you. So you can brush the hair downwards. I'll get that so I can look into the mirror so you can see what I'm doing. So I have my little thing here. So what I do is I brush my hair down. So you can actually see the line that you want to draw. If you see that, there, it's zoomed in so you can see. Okay, so then I'll go back to the pencil and I'll get that line in so I can match it with what I have already. Do we have light strokes? Light, not too heavy on it, so remember that. And then we're just gonna feather it in. So what I'm gonna do now, before I feather it in, I'll bring back the hair upwards. Okay. There. You can see that? Yeah, good. So now I'm gonna just fill in. So that's what they look like. You can see zoomed in, and yeah. So they're not really twins, they're sisters, I would say. So I'm going to clean up. So the darker one I'll use at the top. So I've got my little brush here, and it's a square brush, square end brush. Everybody have their preference what they use. I'm using a square end one. And I'll just go in and go in and that's the top. Look just like your normal foundation. So now I do the bottom section. I turn it on the edge, like this bit here, that edge bit, not the flat bit. So I turn it like this and drag down. And then you can, to get the end, you can actually go on the side. That's it. Drag it down like that. Make sure you're right. And if you think you are not hitting the edge of the where you had made this your stroke, and you can go on this, turn it, you know, on the, and then yeah, that's it. Pull it down, and that's your, that's it. That's what I mean. Bada bing, bada boom, and we're done. The brow is finished just like that. So I'll do the next one off camera and I'll come back. So right, so that's the finished brows. Clean up, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some powder on it. So just because this is going to make them a bit more darker, so I don't want to do it at the here at the edge. I don't do it there because this is going to darken the brow. So I'm just going to do it here in the middle section, kind of like. Again, this is just another drugstore product, so not expensive to get a hold of. Alright, so that's the brows. I'm going to put my makeup on, and then I'll come back on camera.
So right guys, so that's the finished look. I went and did this beat. If you want to see it, just drop a comment down below and I'll surely recreate it. But remember that the video is all about beginner friendly eyebrow. So that's what the look is. So that's the brows, and you know, just follow the steps, and yeah, you can create whatever it is that you want. So thank you for joining me, and hopefully you will give the video a thumbs up. Not hopefully, give the video a thumbs up. It's somewhere down there. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, ensure that you just click that button and select all, so you'll never miss another upload from Life with Miss Carla. So ensure that you subscribe down below, and with lots of love. Bye bye.